Today, we're jumping into a story that's been simmering for over a decade, stirring up political storms and legal battles in India. The investigation surrounding Robert Vadra, businessman and son-in-law of Congress leader Sonia Gandhi. From jaw-dropping land deals in Rajasthan and Haryana to whispers of luxury properties hidden in London and Dubai, Vadra's been under the Enforcement Directorate's microscope, facing allegations of money laundering and shady real estate flips. This saga's got it all. Massive profits, political accusations, and a cast of characters straight out of a thriller. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into the wild world of Vadra's legal troubles. What's happened, who's involved, and where things stand in April 2025. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's kick things off with the Bikaner land deal in Rajasthan, a case that feels like it's ripped from a crime novel. Picture this. Between 2009 and 2010, Vadra's company, Skylight Hospitality, snaps up 275 bighas, that's about 69 hectares, of land in Kolayat, Bikaner, for a bargain basement Rs72 lakh. Here's where it gets messy. This land was supposed to go to poor villagers displaced by an army firing range. Instead, a land mafia, cozy with corrupt officials, used fake names and forged documents to grab it. Vadra's firm, through an agent named Mahesh Nagar, bought some of these dodgy plots without proper checks, even paying a proxy who didn't own the land. Fast forward to 2012, Skylight flips the land to a company called Alagini Finlease for Rs 5.15 crore, raking in a seven-fold profit, about Rs 4.43 crore. Sweet deal, right? Not so much. The ED says Alagini was a sham company with no real business, and that Rs 5.15 crore was funneled into Skylight's account to buy a house in Delhi's Sukhdev Vihar worth Rs 4.43 crore. In 2019, the ED attached that house, labeling it proceeds of crime from the Bikaner scam. Since 2015, they've been probing this as money laundering, sparked by Rajasthan police FIRs. Vadra and his mother, Maureen, faced ED questioning in Jaipur in 2019, ordered to cooperate but shielded from arrest by the Rajasthan High Court. As of 2025, Vadra's not on a charge sheet, but the ED is still digging, calling it an illegal land grab scheme. Vadra's defense? He says he was duped by the same mafia, and his lawyers note that neither Rajasthan police nor CBI charged Skylight. Still, the ED's not letting up. Next, let's head to Haryana for the Gurugram DLF land deal, a blockbuster that sparked a political earthquake. In February 2008, Skylight Hospitality, barely off the ground with Rs 1 lakh in capital, buys 3.5 acres in Shikopur village, Gurugram, for Rs 7.5 crore from Onkareshwar Properties. Here's the wild part. The land's mutation, which usually takes months, was done in 24-25 hours. Weeks later, the Congress-led Haryana government hands Skylight a license to build a housing colony, sending the land's value through the roof. By June 2008, DLF buys it for Rs 58 crore, netting Vadra a 700% profit in months. Too perfect? That's what IAS officer Ashok Khemka thought. In 2012, he cancelled the mutation, saying it was illegal during ongoing land consolidation. Khemka was transferred hours after starting an inquiry, but his move ignited a firestorm. The Congress government cleared Vadra and DLF in 2013, even slapping Khemka for overstepping. But when the BJP took power, they launched the Dhingra Commission in 2015. Its 2016 report, never fully public due to court orders, reportedly called for a corruption probe into then CM Bhupinder Hooda for favoring close associates. In 2018, Haryana police filed an FIR against Hooda, Vadra, DLF, and others for conspiracy, cheating, forgery, and corruption. The ED jumped in by 2019, probing money laundering. Vadra's been summoned multiple times, including a 6-hour session on April 15, 2025, with more questioning lined up. No charge sheet yet, but the ED's circling. In a twist, Haryana's government said in 2023 that no rules were broken, but the probe's still alive. But wait, There's more. Vadra is tied to other land deals across Haryana. In Faridabad, he and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra bought farmland in a Mirpur village from 2005-2008. Vadra grabbed 40 acres, Priyanka about 5, through dealer H.L. Pahwa. They sold it back to Pahwa by 2010. The EDs sniffing around, alleging Pahwa used unaccounted cash and Vadra didn't pay the full recorded price, hinting at dirty deals. They've linked Vadra to Pahwa's other client, CC Thampi, suggesting a coordinated network. These Faridabad deals haven't sparked a separate case, but they're cited in ED's 2023 documents as possible Benami transactions. Other Haryana deals in Palwal and Mewat were flagged in the 2018 FIR, with the BJP's 2014 Damad Shri pamphlet accusing Vadra of amassing land via political clout. The Income Tax Department raided Mahesh Nagar in 2020, finding Benami land trails in Bikaner and Faridabad, tying him to Vadra and Thampi. Nagar admitted helping them but claimed he was victimized. Vadra insists these were legit investments, saying brokers tricked him. Now let's go global with the juiciest allegations. Foreign assets. The headliners are $1.9 million flat at 12 Ellerton House, Bryanston Square, London, worth Rs 26-27 crore. The ED says fugitive arms dealer Sanjay Bhandari bought it in 2009 with kickbacks from a UPE-era oil deal, then sold it in 2010 to a UAE shell company, Skylight Investments FZE. Note the name, eerily like Vadra's firm. This company, allegedly funded by Vadra, refurbished the flat. Emails from Vadra's aide Manoj Arora to Bhandari about renovations raised red flags, though Vadra denies authorizing them. The ED tracked cash deposits into Skylight FZE's Dubai account in 2009, calling it a shell with no real business. By 2013, as Bhandari faced tax scrutiny, the company was renamed Mayfair Investment FZE. The ED insists this flat's a Benami asset, saying Vadra renovated and stayed there. In Dubai, the same shell company bought a Rs 14 crore villa at Jumeirah Park, also allegedly Vadra's. Both properties were shuffled to Thampi's relative to hide ownership. The ED's been on this since 2016, using Bhandari's seized documents. In 2023, they charged Thampi and Sumit Chadha, naming Vadra as the beneficiary but not an accused. Bhandari, a fugitive in the UK, dodged extradition in February 2025, stalling things. Vadra denies owning any foreign properties, saying the EDs got no proof after years of probing. They once flagged 8 to 9 other London properties worth R112 crore, but only Bryanston Squares confirmed with hard evidence like emails and receipts. Enter CC Thampi, the Dubai businessman tying it all together. The ED calls him Vadra's close associate, introduced around 2009 by Sonia Gandhi's aide, P.P. Madhavan. Thampi ran Skylight Investments FZE, buying the London flat and Dubai villa, allegedly holding them for Vadra. When probes heated up post-2016, he transferred shares to a relative, Vadakathala Cherugiver, renaming the company to obscure the trail. Thampi also bought 486 acres in Faridabad alongside Vadra's deals, suggesting coordinated land grabs. Arrested in 2020, Thampi admitted meeting Vadra multiple times and said he stayed at the London flat, contradicting Vadra's denials. Out on bail since 2021, Thampi's charged in the 2023 ED charge sheet with Chadha and Bhandari, detailing the Vadra nexus. The ED says Thampi was Vadra's frontman, funneling money for properties and land. Where are we now? April 2025. The Bikaner probe, ongoing since 2015, has no Vadra charge sheet, but attached assets like the Delhi house. The Gurugram case is hot, with Vadra's April 15th questioning signaling the ED's closing in. The foreign assets case is in court, with Thampi's trial moving forward and Vadra named as a beneficiary. Vadra's on anticipatory bail, barred from foreign travel without court approval. London's off limits to avoid evidence tampering. He's faced over a dozen ED sessions, submitting 23,000 documents. Courts rejected his bids to quash the Bikaner case in 2022, and the ED's attached properties are frozen. The Income Tax Department's raids on Nagar and Bandari feed the ED's case, with Benami notices targeting proxies. No trials started against Vadra, but a supplementary charge sheet could drop if evidence solidifies. Beyond these, Vadra's only been a witness in unrelated cases like National Herald. Vadra and Congress are pushing back hard, calling it a BJP-orchestrated vendetta. Vadra told reporters in April 2025, "Whenever I speak for people, they suppress me with old issues. It's political vendetta." He claims he's been grilled 15 times, over 10 hours each, with no proof found. "I'm too strong for this," he said, insisting he's transparent and the truth will prevail. Congress rallies behind him, with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra by his side at ED offices, calling it harassment. Supporters chant, "When Modi's scared, he sends the ED," arguing years of probes found nothing. Leaders like Ashok Gehlot and Bhupinder Hooda dismissed the charges, saying no rules were broken. Vadra's lawyers argue Skylight was a victim of fraud, not a perpetrator, and no foreign assets are in his name. They've challenged the ED's process, claiming no underlying crime exists, but courts keep the probes alive. The BJP, like Ravi Shankar Prasad, counters that no one has a license to loot, pointing to the evidence trail. What's the big picture? Vadra is entangled in a web of land scams and alleged overseas laundromats, with the ED inching closer, but no conviction yet. It's a high-stakes clash of law and politics, with India watching.